in private, or walking, shopping, or having a meal in a restaurant, and people would come up to her. They don't care what she's eating or taking a bite or in a conversation. Oh, Miss Ottey, Miss Ottey. So she didn't like that very much. Right after the meet, she was tolerant of him, not very excited, but she signed many autographs. So there are different groups of autograph hunters. You got the kids, they go everywhere, they just find a piece of paper and come up to them. But you also have these people that have like big books full of photos and newspaper clippings, and they know everything about all the stars. And those are usually the older ones. And so after we gotten out of meets, there would be, I don't know, 70, 80 people waiting at the exit, and most of them kids, and they would ask Merlene for autographs, and she would sign a lot, or a few, or a lot, but very seldom everybody, because it was too much time. And the people that missed out on their autographs usually were the older people that stood there patiently, modestly, with their book full of photographs. And I always felt bad about them. So after a while, it was my task, or I felt it was my task, to go after Merlene. And Merlene, this guy or this lady, please sign an autograph for them as well. And she did. And there were also people that would come with more photographs for her to sign, like 3 or 4 or 8 or whatever. One day we were at a meet, and there was this guy, and he had a stack of photographs, really this big, all of Merlene. 6 or 7 copies of the same photograph all the time, and he had like a filled pen for her to sign them. And she stood there signing them very patiently, and all of a sudden there's a photograph that she had never seen and really liked. So she goes, "Oh, that's a nice picture. Can I have one?" The guy goes, "No, they're mine." So there's all kinds of, also, for instance, there's a whole bunch of people that sent letters to ask for autographs. One occasion, it was a German, always Germany, I don't know, it was a German sports magazine that, I don't know, they printed the address of my parents at the end of an interview with Merlene. We didn't know about it, we didn't know why it happened, but they did. So one morning my mother opened the door, and the mailman was there with a bag this big, all letters from Merlene asking for autographs. And they kept coming, not always in big mail bags, but in the first weeks, thousands and thousands a day. Then it went to hundreds and hundreds a day. And at the end, even after 30 years, after that address was put in that magazine, people would still send autograph requests, usually with an envelope with some stamps in there. I mean, they sent stamps from Hungary, Austria, France to Holland to send an envelope with autographs back, or with a picture or promotion material in it. Of course, the stamps didn't work, but they were nice enough to try. Also, there was fan mail that wanted a little bit more than autographs. Hundreds of people over the years would request money from Merlene, Sorry to say that most of the requests came from Africa, which makes sense. They're the poorest countries in the world. So, and they always were very specific. Not only were they specific on what amounts they wanted, some modest ones, can you send me $20, or a little less modest, I need $500 to whatever, fix their house or fix their car or send the kids to school. And there were a little less modest people that would ask for $10,000 and they also specified how they wanted the money. That could be by bank account number, Western Union, all kinds of payment methods. And if that all didn't work for Merlene, they were willing to accept valuables like gold and diamonds, and that's what they said. And they kept coming over the years. So it was a far cry from, yeah, can I have your autograph, please, sir?